according to Planned Parenthood's research organization, each year 10% of college-age women become pregnant. Hello, my name is Xavier Marves, and today I will be informing you on how to balance being a full-time mother and full-time college student. The first step to balancing being a full-time mother and full-time college student is being realistic and knowing your priorities. When I say being realistic, I mean setting realistic goals, setting limitations for yourself, and being realistically accountable. As far as setting realistic goals, I mean setting goals that are achievable. You more than likely won't be able to take 18 hours of college classes, work a 40-hour-a-week job, and be a full-time mother because you just won't have the time to do so. When I say setting limitations for yourself, I mean don't overwork yourself, don't overdo yourself, don't put so much pressure on yourself so you can't get things done or you start to affect your health. When I say being realistically accountable, you more than likely won't have someone nudging you, telling you when things are due or when things need to be done. You have to be accountable for yourself. You have to be accountable for turning in work on time and getting things that are important done. Now, prioritizing. When I say prioritizing, I mean prioritizing your schoolwork, prioritizing your family, and prioritizing your day-to-day life. Prioritizing your schoolwork is the most important thing because turning in your schoolwork determines you graduating college. Prioritizing your family, I mean spending time with your family, picking a day out of the week to spend time with your family because you can't, just because you're in college and you're a mother in college, you can't just forget about your family. Just pick a day out of the week to spend time with your family and make sure they're happy and you have them done. Prioritizing your day-to-day life is basically going to your job day to day, day in, day out. Ask your manager if you could more than likely get hours that fit around your day-to-day schedule. The next step is planning ahead and setting deadlines. According to Planned Parenthood, women 18 to 24 accounted for 44% of all abortions in 2008, and 74 women who have abortions say that having a baby will interfere with work, school, or other responsibilities. That's where planning ahead becomes a big part in your life when you have a child and you're in college. You should plan for upcoming assignments or even plan for upcoming semesters. When you plan for upcoming assignments, you're more than likely to get your assignments due on time and you won't be so pushed for deadlines. When you plan for upcoming semesters, that could help you so that you won't be pushed for deadlines as far as not having classes that you need to have ready for next semester. Setting deadlines. Setting a deadline prepares you for what you need to do. Setting a deadline helps you break down tasks and keeps you well organized. And setting deadlines keeps you from getting lazy while also helping you to rejuvenate. The third step, execution and staying dedicated. Without a proper execution, your plans are useless. Without execution, your goals will not be achieved. And well execution often leads to success. As far as execution, if you don't have a proper execution, your goals will not be met. It's even said that proper execution without well plans are often deemed successful. Now, staying dedicated. Dedication is a habit you create by staying focused on your goal. Dedication helps you stay focused on your goal and reminds you why it's important to you. Dedication teaches you discipline, passion, and time management, which are all vital for success. In conclusion, being a mother does not exclude you from achieving your goals or earning your degree. Following these steps of being realistic, knowing your priorities, planning ahead, setting deadlines, proper execution, and staying dedicated will soon have you being a college graduate that happens to be a mother. Thank you for your time and listening to my presentation.
Okay.
Now, I have questions for the audience. If the audience have questions.
How many hours should you take in college being a mother?
Well, me being a mother, I take 12 hours. I take 4 hours. I take 4 classes. I feel like you should take as many hours that you can withstand. Don't overload yourself for so many hours till you can't get your work done, you can't get things turned in, and you don't have time for your family. That's where planning comes into a big part, and you should just try to make things less stressful for yourself. Don't overstress yourself trying to get homework done, trying to get things done. Just have enough hours to where that you can finish your school year, but don't overload yourself. Thanks.
What's the most difficult part for like work-life balance?
The most difficult part for work-life balance is not having a workplace that understands you being a college student and being a full-time mother. If you don't have a workplace that will work with you, then it will become extremely difficult.
So, by being in college and balancing your home life, what do you decide to do with your kids when you have that cutoff time from school and work?
I usually, since I have Saturdays off and I don't have class, I usually take my kids to the park or just anywhere that they can enjoy themselves and they won't feel like they're being neglected or I'm not spending time with them. I just take them to have fun and make sure that they're still taken care of, basically. Thank you.